time we was talking about, 2024 and how it's not good to use any type of platform you have for negativity, right? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta talk about things that's true to make sure you fix things for now and fix things for the future. And when it came to Taraji,
the math ain't mathing. 20 plus years in the game, and I hear the same thing, and I see what you do for another production, and when it's time for us to go to bed, you don't have any money. They play in your face.
We got labeled as difficult because I said one word, and that was no.
And when I first seen that, and to see that sister on there holding back tears, almost about to break down.
I'm just tired. I'm tired.
Made me think about all the strong women that went through struggle. Through my mother, That ain't no cool. To see her, talent she is, I'm talking about extremely talented, and have to almost break down in tears because she's not getting paid for she's worth. But at the same time, I never seen Nicole Kidman on TV breaking down, saying she's not getting paid for what she's worth. It's people in her corner. And I like her as an actress. I don't know her personally, but I like her as an actress. But at the same time, they go out their way to make it work with her. This is a woman that's 6'1", 6 feet 6'1", and if it takes her not to be able to wear heels or certain roles to deal with a guy that's an actor who's, it's not obvious, not that tall, they gonna make that work. Taraji fit the mold of being successful, being smart, good for the eyes. Why she got to go through so much hard times? Then when you look at it, my people don't stick together. Because if Nicole Kidman was doing the part, even before she was married to Tom Cruise, I'm quite sure Tom Cruise says, she's a good woman, let me up the bar for her. For the next time you do a movie, she gonna get more. Then you have a person in power like Oprah. Oprah could have said, Taraji, you the one. I want you to be in the color purple. I'm gonna give you $20 million, $30 million. That would make people respect Taraji as an actress and want to bear the same thing. They were like, well, Oprah gave her $30 million. That means she's worth $30 million. At the same time, she was a lowballer and treated the same like any other person would treat her. So where's the mother love, Oprah? Then when you look at it, it used to be a time where you seen young kids that want to be actors and actresses. People will look out for each other. It was to the point where back in the day, I know when I was young, they would say, well, they shouldn't play certain roles if they're a prostitute or drug dealer or whatever. Stereotype, basically. But that was going on. They should have played those roles and kept going strong. But now when you look at it, they don't use black American actors and actresses to play these roles as much. Including Oprah. They would rather go get a guy who's British, out the UK, mainly British, right? These guys might have black skin, but they don't walk like us in the United States. They don't talk like us in the United States. They can't relate to us in the United States. So what they do, they got to get a person from the United States, a black person from the United States, to teach that person how to act, how to walk, how to be black. Don't nobody got to teach us how to be black. We born black. Big difference. So even if you take John Singleton, rest in peace, family to me, always have been, even though he's not here. John Singleton did things to make people relate to what we was going through. And at the same time, Snowfall, you better get a guy, I think he's from British somewhere. So now you got to get a person from the inner cities be on the set, right? Anytime they get ready to film, you gotta have a person from the inner cities to teach him how to be black, teach him how to act like a black man. That man is teaching him how to act like a black man. Why not let that man do have a part instead of the guy from British? Matter of fact, he started hanging with
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Michael B. Jordan or whatever. He telling him how to be black so much like he's from the United States. And next thing you know, he's talking Steve Harvey's daughter, or whatever her name is, you know. So we giving all our swag away and not saying it's a difference between us and them. But what about home? If we supposed to turn around and make sure more black actors and actresses is getting these roles and getting these parts, because if they making money, that means there's going to be less homeless people in the United States. Because I'm quite sure if there was a man or a woman, when they make some money, not only is they taking care of themselves, they're doing something for their family, they're doing something for their friends, they're doing something for these foundations. And like I said, every person you look at, even you got a guy that British playing Martin Luther King. You got a guy that overhand British playing every black part of what it is. Every black part, every black role is somebody else. That makes no sense to me. And everybody want to talk about how we want to do better. We don't want to do better. We want to be better. That's like when you look at, when it comes to religion, you know, I believe in God. There's only one God. And, you know, my grandmother, my mother, my grandmother told me, you know, you don't put your trust in the preacher. You don't worship the man who's preaching. You listen to what he's talking about when he's preaching about the Bible, about God, or whatever religion you is, regardless of Quran or whatever. That's what you go by. And that man is there preaching, and he can't refer you to songs or Matthews or with a following. He would. So if the pastor dies, do you lose your faith in God? No. If the church burned down, do you lose your faith in church? No. But at the same time, I feel like my heart's not pure enough to judge.